In this question, we want to find an equation for the tangent line to the curve shown at the point where x equals -1. Well, the first thing we should do is develop an expression for the derivative of this curve. Since x squared is the only term in the denominator, we can subtract 2 from the exponent of each term in the numerator. And we get this to be an equivalent expression for y. At this point, we can use the power rule to determine the derivative, and then we can substitute in an x value of -1, and we can then determine what the actual value of the derivative is at x equals -1. And doing that and simplifying, we see that at an x value of -1, the slope is -11. Well, now that we know the slope, we need to find another point, we need to find the coordinates of one point on the curve. Well, at x equals -1, we see that the y value is 9. And we did that by subbing it into the original expression for y. So now what we know is we have a line that has a coordinate of -1, 9 with a slope of -11. At this point, we go back to some pretty basic linear concepts. We know that y equals mx plus b. We sub in -11 for m. So we have y equals -11x plus b. And since we're talking about the point -1, 9, or since we know that point to be on the line, we substitute 9 in for y, -1 in for x. Solve for b and we get -2. So the equation of the tangent line to the curve at the point where x equals -1 is y equals -11x minus 2.